Now this is Tucumcari, New Mexico, and actually Tucumcari is a very active Route 66 town, but there are parts of it that have been stores closed, whatever, but they do a nice job. This is an old ESO station. Right here is one of my favorites right here. This is actually, they have an old Chevy truck, and it's in front of the Ranch House Cafe. Now the Ranch House Cafe has been closed for a while, but I think they do a nice job of just putting something out there. But definitely worth a photo stop when you're out here. It's kind of seeing America and seeing the old America is special. And a lot of times it may bring back memories for you. Do you remember driving, your parents are driving and you're in the back seat, and you know, Route 66 was how you went to California or back and forth. And here's the Apache Motel. It's currently closed. But I just kind of want to show what happened when I40 bypassed. Basically in the early 70s, they started doing a lot of construction with I40, even earlier, and they started bypassing a lot of these small Route 66 towns. You have to remember that a lot of these towns would have 10, 15, 20 different gas stations. That's how busy they were. And basically when they got bypassed, it was tough for them. Now here's a historic bridge, the Rio Perico Bridge, located about 19 miles outside of Albuquerque. It was built in 1933, and it is actually closed. You can walk on it. It is closed to traffic though. But I just wanted to kind of show you that, you know, this is part of some of the Route 66 that was abandoned too back in the day. Now this was active, I believe, until the mid 90s. It was used as a side road. I-40, I believe it passed it probably in the, well, 85 at the latest, but it probably earlier on it. You can see I-40, that's I-40 right over there that you're seeing with those cars and trucks on it. And right here we're looking at, this is probably, I don't know, 20 miles up the road in New Mexico. It's an old Whiting Brothers station. And you can see we'll get a good look at the sign here. See the Whiting Brothers on that. It's pretty cool. The building's pretty rickety, but, and then there's some structures across the way. You see the back side of the highway signs, and this is the Whiting Brothers. Like I said, this was, you can tell this has been a while back from looking at the signs. They also had, I believe, a grocery and a motel at one part. I'm not sure where the motel was, but you can see right there where the groceries and motel. And this was kind of like just out in the middle of nowhere, really, this place. I didn't really see hardly anything else around it when I was looking around. Now, this is coming into Grants, New Mexico. And Grants is really cool. They've got a lot of old signs that were around, you know, when Route 66 was really active. And this is one of them right there. There's just a little outside of Grants, Blue Water Motel. A little misleading. I don't think there was any blue water around here. And there's some more of the signs. You can see this old Zia right there. Pretty neat. The signs they used were just awesome back in the day. Oh, the Route 66. Now here's one, Roaring 20s. I think that was a liquor store, or so I'm not quite sure. Maybe a dance hall back in the day. Now this is Bolans Trading Post. And it looked pretty much abandoned. Now these places are abandoned, but they are owned by people, so they're not something you can just go through. This is a private building now, but I'm looking at, it was a gas station. You can tell by looking right there. You can see the old gas pumps. And you can also kind of see like one of the old trading posts from back in the day. Thorpe, New Mexico, I guess is where we're at. It's just outside between Grants and